Hello everyone, what's up? In this What's in the Box review, we'll have a look at the 1/35th scale Panzer I Breda kit by AMMO of MIG. I will also be showing you the much bigger 1/16th scale Breda I built in 2020, and recommending some sources for additional reading. Let's get started, shall we? First of all, allow me to thank AMMO of MIG for generously sending me this kit for review. However, this is not a paid promotion, and the company has no say in the actual content of this video. By the way, I will be giving this away to one of my Patreon supporters. But let's have a look at what's in the box. Now that's quite a lot of baggies, isn't it? So we have the manual and some extras, one small sprue, the lower hull, the upper hull, another sprue, and so on and so forth. The extras include some copper wire for the tow cable and some really fine photo etch. Here you can see these rings or rims, I guess, for the wheels, and also the engine grille and some other stuff. Here you have the decals, which I believe are the same as in my 1/16th kit, but much smaller of course. I'm sorry that you can't make them all out in this light. This propaganda poster, which comes with the manual, is quite interesting, and I really like the color schemes on offer. But let's have a more detailed look at this booklet. It includes some reference images and curiosities like these lyrics of El Novio de la Muerte, the anthem of the Spanish Legion. Since reference images of the Breda tank are quite rare, I think these are a welcome addition. The manual itself is very clearly laid out, and its small form factor makes this perfect for your bench. The visuals are also very clear, but my favorite part about this kit is the simplicity of the track design. The workable tracks in the 1/16th Breda I built were a total nightmare for me as a beginner. Over the course of the next few pages, you can see that this kit is probably better suited overall to beginners than its bigger brother. After some notes on decals and so on, you get 5 alternative camo and marking schemes, which basically show you all 5 documented examples of the Breda. That last one happens to be my favorite and the one that I modeled my Breda after. Let us now look at the components up close. Here you have the lower hull tub, which is really nicely detailed and confirms that, like the 1/16th kit, this is actually a collaboration between Takom and AMMO. Next we have the upper hull, again with some awesome detail for a kit this small, and then the turret, which together with the gun is what makes this a Breda really. The wheels and the tracks look great and make me kind of envious. I spent about 10 hours only on the tracks of my Breda, and to be honest, I would much rather have had these. On Sprue F we can see some smaller parts, like the tools or the cupola hatch, and these also look very finely detailed. Sprue D has stuff like suspension parts. And Sprue N, which is very small, has the actual gun, among other things. Now the size of it was so comically small that this gave me the idea to do a side-by-side comparison with my own Breda. But before that, this is Sprue C, also small, which has a number of bits and bobs. Okay, so as promised, here is my finished 1/16th Breda, which I completed in December 2020 if I recall correctly. Bear in mind that this was my first military model since I was in grade 4, so yeah, mistakes were made. In any case, I'm quite happy with stuff like the streaks and the dust. So here's the upper hull side by side. Pretty funny if you ask me. And look at that tiny turret. Once again, the workable tracks may look great, but give me these any day of the week. By the way, if you like having references, technical data, and some historical background, I recommend you check out this Panzer I and II guide. It's not really that expensive, all things considered, and I think it could be a nice complement for your kit. This book has additional information on the Breda, and of course on all other Panzer I variants. To conclude our review, let us now have a look at AMMO's website. Here you have the 1/35th kit and the 1/16th side by side. Now the price difference is quite noticeable, but I think that's understandable given the size difference. I'm no expert myself, but to my mind $37.50 seems like a pretty good deal for a kit like this, given the high production values. What I cannot review in all honesty is the fitment, but if its bigger brother is any indication, it should really be solid. So guys, that's all I have for now. Like I said before, I'm going to give this away to one of my Patreon supporters. I'm sure whoever gets it will do this awesome little kit justice, and I'm looking forward to featuring their work in one of our future community spotlight videos. As always, I would like to thank all of my Patreon supporters. Your generosity, guys, helps me keep the lights on, and it's really much appreciated. Thank you all, and remember, keep it up and weather it out.